Work or play. You're just minutes away from the final days of the year.
What's happening? It's your man Lawrence. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank y'all so much for stepping up. I hate that entrance. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Sunday Night Football. This is a playoff implicated matchup. Did I say that correctly? Again, if you're new, thank you for stepping up tonight. Welcome to Platform 246. Please, if you enjoy, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. We are on the push to 600 subscribers. We're trying to get that by the end of the year. I need you. We have the Giant, and then this match, by the way, the Giants and the Commanders. Huge implications for the playoffs. One of them may have to come across my team, as you see there, the NFC West champion, San Francisco 49ers. So, again, welcome in. Thank you so much for stepping up. Let's see if we get a good game tonight or not. It's like almost everyone on the panel has chosen the Washington Commanders. When you get in, first thing we need you to do, we need to let us know who's winning this matchup. Who do you have winning the game tonight? And again, we're welcoming all fans of all teams, really, but specifically Washington and the Giants. If you want to get in here, let's get in here. Hello, Miss Tia. You watching Sunday Night Football? How are you doing? Hello, champion. 49ers Lakers for life. Hello, Miss Champion. How are you doing? This is somebody that gets to get beat by us, likely, Tia. That's what we're looking at tonight. So again, folks, please subscribe to the channel. If you're new, if you're coming in on your way in, we sincerely appreciate that. I think we're at 581 and we're trying to get to 600. 581, we're trying to get to 600. There's 13 days left in this year and we need 19 subscribers. That math works. Oh, Carrie Underwood. Oh, Lord, Jesus Christ. She really has turned American Idol into this shit, into just a full-time gig on Thursday, Sunday, Monday Night Football. Like, fuck. Jesus Christ. Now, I'm trying to get a banner up for you faithful, for you folks, for whoever you may like. Whoever you may like, but definitely right now, please let us know who you like in this game. Do you have the Commanders or do you have the Giants? I'm going to have to rock with the Giants. No, I'm not. Back up, perform, rewind. I'm going to have to rock with the Commanders in this game tonight, I think. I think they are the better team. They have Taylor Heineken, or is it Heineke? They got Taylor. They have the young running back. I want to say his last name is Robinson Jr. and I'm a junior. This guy. So, I rock with him. And then, of course, they got old boy from Ohio State. His name escapes me right now. The wide receiver, Scary Terry McLaurin, right? So, OH, shout out to Buckeyes. We're about to get to the championship ourselves. So, they're trying to get to the championship. One of these two teams, they likely may be facing the San Francisco 49ers in that game. Who wins that? Who knows, right? But tonight, who do you got? I'm going to go with Washington, the no-name sons of bitches of the NFL. Commanders. What is that? What is a commander? It's 0-0 right now. Yes, Miss Tia is watching. What's happening, Bryant? How are you doing, sir? Everyone, if you don't mind, please hit that like button. And again, we are on the push to 600 subscribers. If you're new, do that. Tia says she doesn't give a damn who wins this matchup. Okay. And Bryant's going for a tie. That was for Chris Collinsworth. All right. And folks, please don't be afraid to share the video on your social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, other people get a chance to step up and see if they enjoy. Chris Collins, we can do much better play-by-play than Chrissy on this show, on our show here, on the platform, on platform 246. Our Sunday Night Football is much better than Christina Collinsworth. Your team got a win today. They don't even acknowledge you, by the way. Giants and Commanders. I gotta say that the Commanders, they look good. Vikings game was fucking crazy today. They wanted yesterday. They wanted Kirk to have that so bad. They wanted Kirk to have that so damn bad. Thank you, Brian. Yes, I have to agree. But they're still frauds. They were down 33-0 at home to a team with a decrepit quarterback and 4 wins. And we will, Miss Tia. Say hello to our moderator, Tia, please, by the way. Brian already has. I should go for the Giants because I know a diehard Commanders fan. That's why we must beat their ass when we play. And we will. We're not going to turn this into a 49er stream. It may be hard because we winning. Because we up right now. We're up right now. The Niner Empire. But this is not about us tonight. We had our night. Tonight, this is about you, Washington. This is about you, New York. Not about us. Not about the Niner game. Now, it could turn into something about us, but now we are in the 3rd position. So I believe this is actually who's going to be able to face the Vikings. Whoever wins this game, it should have been whoever's going to be facing us. This person will be in the 7th spot, I believe, the winner. They said that if Washington wins, they have a 91% chance of going to the playoffs automatically as the 7th seed. I missed what the Giants statistics were. My apologies. But the Giants are a lesser percentage than the Commanders. So this game is for playoff implications. This is a big game on Sunday Night Football. Is it going to be a competitive game? Is it going to be an exciting game? I would say no. But I could be wrong. Like Daniel Jones against Taylor Heineke. Who wants that for Sunday dinner? Is that what you were hoping for one of the Sunday dinners in December? Daniel Jones against Taylor Heineke? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. But that's what we have, folks. That's what we have. T says, Giants, let's go. No, I'm going for the Commanders. Terry I can't stand it. Now, I do know I'm not sure because he also turned into a Skedaddle fan, apparently, over our relationship, our friendship. Over that time frame, which has been fucking 18 years. Now, when I met him, he was New Yorked up. New York Giants, go G-Men. And I would be like, well, you moved all the way across the country. I guess. But then in the later years, suddenly he was a Sea Chickens fan. He liked, wet birds. It's like wet birds are like wet bread. Nobody likes wet bread. It's disgusting. I felt that way all my life. So wet bread, like a wet bird. What the fuck is a Seahawk? I've heard of chicken hawks from Mac 10, but a Seahawk? Little to celebrate in recent years have had the Commanders or the Giants. One of them have changed their entire name and uniform. So clearly they've had, and then of course, I believe this year the Giants changed their uniforms as well to like some 86s or some shit like that. So there's that. All right, NFC East battle. NFC, and both of these teams have the exact same record. 7-5 1. Did they tie against each other this year? Is that what I'm looking at here? Did these sons of bitches play already this year and tie? It's cold as shit in Washington, in D.C. right now, or wherever the hell they are, Washington, D.C. She is wearing a skull cap. This Caucasian lady with all that long flowing blonde hair got a black skull cap on that shit. You know she doesn't like that. Well, let's get it on. Giants, Commanders. I'm going for the Commanders. Come on, Heineke. Chase Young still not playing. Like, who wants to see this game? Chase Young hasn't played since 2021. And now he's on the sideline again with a skull cap. Who that going to take over your trap? Who that trying to take over your trap? Or whatever the fuck those lyrics were to that song. But again, we gonna keep this on the East Coast, not on the West Coast. But Chase Young wearing the "Who Gonna Take Over Your Trap" skull cap, not in the game. That sucks. Pardon me. And the coach of the Redskins, he has survived some shit, hasn't he? Talking about his quarterback, talking about Carson Wentz, saying that he sucks, basically blaming the loss on him. He's overcome, I believe, cancer. He is not fucking around. He is not trying to lose this job. He's overcome a mediocre team. And we got the kickoff. Commanders receive. Here comes all the intros. Brian Robertson, the Ohio State University. Curtis Samuel, Ohio. I know he was on the team too. They got a load of Ohio State wide receivers on the Commanders, apparently. And alignment. The Ohio State University. See, we're all over the league. OH, go Buckeyes. All right, so back to NFL football now. Heineke in motion all over the fucking field. Starting out in shotgun. Since when do you start out in the shotgun nowadays? That's crazy. First play of the game. Brian Robinson Jr. for about 6. This man was shot in the leg earlier this year. Hell of a story. Taylor Heineke was in the XFL. Wow. XFL is coming back per The Rock, apparently. All right, Giants. Redskins, first down Giants, and more. I mean, Commanders, son of a bitch. Maybe this is tough for me to call another game. Washington does look good, Bryant. Any of our faithful, now or later, if we had to face Washington, do you have any fear? They have a lot of weapons. Their young running back, who is a rookie, is clearly good. He can survive gunshots. And that is not a joke. Okay, and then they have Curtis Samuel and Terry McLaurin at the wideouts. They have a good offensive line, I believe. Their defensive line is not what it used to be, but they do have weapons. They have talent. They had to change their uniforms, and at least they look decent now. I mean, you know. Will we fear either one of these teams in a playoff match in San Francisco? If we're able to get up to the second space, second spot, second seed. I hate Chris Collinsworth's voice. I really do. I think they do too. They have heart. Because their coach, Ron Rivera, has heart, I think. He has some spunk to him in his old age. Heineke has a lot of heart, you can tell, as a quarterback. He may not be the most talented quarterback. We do. We've had a long history going back to the 80s with the Giants. I think I just liked him myself. Bryant, thank you for that. Yes. That's why I would much rather. I think it would be a better game, and I hate the Giants uniform. I hate everything about the Giants. I always have. There's like like a pest or a pestering gnat. So Heineke has an arm, but he's gonna be throwing shit to Hufanga. He keep doing that. Okay. And then of course Chris Collinsworth immediately says he doesn't have the biggest arm. That looked like a pretty good pass to me. That looked like a pretty good pass to me. Again, they have weapons and they have somebody in motion. The rules in the league have changed a lot now. Being able to have someone moving like that during the play, I could have sworn in the 90s that was not the case. You never saw that. This motherfucker just called himself Sexy Dexy. No, big man. Your pockets might be. Your job in and of itself may be. You likely not so much. And you just called yourself Sexy Dexy. So you're not sexy. All right. That's the defense for the Giants. And it is now 3rd and 5, I believe. I took my eyes off. They're not going to get it. Did we all see how the Raiders game ended today? That game is supposed to be going to overtime. Then the offense for whoever they were playing lost their damn minds in the last 10 seconds of the game. Started playing playground football when allegedly now the word is that they were supposed to run a draw by the coach, but the players said, forget that. We want to try to score, right? And what they end up doing is flipping and flopping and throwing the ball all around the field until a Raider intercepts it and ends the game. Walk off, pick 6, bye-bye. What the fuck are you doing? Who's losing their job? Even down to the people on the green, on the field. Who made that call? Who's losing their job? Who was that? The Patriots? I can't. I don't. Yeah, I think that was the Patriots. I guess the Raiders today. I want to say. It escapes me right now. I just know the Raiders won, and they shouldn't have. Not like that. First down for Washington. Second down for Washington. Loss of 4. Didn't the Giants pick up a big rookie in the draft on the line? Is that him, Thibodeau? Number 5? Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau. Okay, that's good. It's the first time I've really seen him or heard about him all year long. I watched him get drafted here in Las Vegas. I went to the draft. I watched him get drafted. I remember saying that now. He hasn't done much of anything, apparently, because I haven't heard his name at all. He had a big personality at the draft. But his play's apparently not that big. Third down for Washington. Do we like these Commanders uniforms? What is that, like a maroon? False start by the Commanders, but they're not going to call it. Heineke about to get sacked. And he is. They look, I was going to say, are they in field goal range? They are. Did somebody punt from 31 yards out today? The Bears, maybe? I think the Bears punted on their from 31 yards away from the end zone. It's just something I saw on Twitter. And please follow us on Twitter at BamBamLLD. We sincerely appreciate you. And hit the like button here. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the way to 600. They are going for a punt from the 34. Jesus. You don't even want to go for a 51-yard field goal? Come on, Ron Rivera. We just said you had balls and heart. Instead, he wastes a timeout. 7 minutes into the game.
There's a little bit of breeze tonight, and the breeze is going into the kicker's face as he goes left to right on the TV here. So that's part of the reason why a 52-yard field goal is not the option at the moment for Joey Slott.
At the top of the year, we want to start doing giveaways. Anybody have any ideas of what we can do? What would you like? I see a lot of jersey giveaways, mug giveaways. I see people giving away football cards and baseball cards and basketball cards. He's going to return that punt. Okay, he's got some balls. And it was a good decision. He's out to the 30. He's a fast little fucker. James. A 4-yard net on the punt. And here we go with Denny Dimes on his way out. And Saquon Barkley, a former Nittany Lion. We'll see how this game goes.
What the heck was that? They invite serendipity. The unimaginable. The unexpected.
We're at 0-0. But let us know in the comments if you see this now or later. What types of things should the platform give out as far as giveaways? We don't want to be the same as everyone else. If you want to go get a football card, you can go to anybody's channel, I guess. Because everybody's giving them out. I got one coming from myself. From someone, apparently. So, we really want to get into that. And do more well, every show really is interactive. If anybody wants to get on and give their opinion on the game at any time, please let us know in the comments. I will drop the link in there as quick as shit. Okay. Is everybody waiting for work tomorrow? I'm not. My job is it's a good job. But oh shit. And right now, it's something that I actually wanted to talk about, too, that's bad or rough. It's just a rough job. But it's a good one. But the record after I have to do it. The record after playing the 49ers, like every team this year, it's like you die. Especially on this 7-game win streak that we've been on. What does that say? 1-12 is the record for who played the 49ers after their games. We have just wrecked teams this year. Playoff hopes, coaching staffs, feelings, whatever. Big cities in the building. What's happening, sir? Are you working? Okay, well, we try to keep you up with the play-by-play. How you doing? Thank you for stepping up, brother. Please, if you get a chance, hit that like button. I sincerely appreciate it. Welcome to everybody. If you're new, like I said, we're on the way to 600 subscribers. So please feel free to share the video on your social media for us. I would really appreciate it on your Twitters. Tell somebody, get your ass in here. Come chill with us. Giants are now on offense. Damian Leaning, I love my job. I have a lot of Cowboys fans that's going to act like groundhogs until they win. Boy, oh boy. I know a lot of us have a lot of Cowboy fans at your jobs and things like that. They're probably feeling pretty bad today. Okay. But that's life. Woo. Trevor. Duval. All right, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, about to throw a pick. 49 Seconds for Life, Miss Tia says hello to Big City and to Damien. Rivera teams are good for 6 or 7 wins every year. I feel like he doesn't draft well or something because he wins games, but never enough. Yep. He never goes 3-14, right? Yeah. Maybe he doesn't draft well. He's drafted Chase Young. I think he doesn't draft well enough, or maybe at certain positions, because he has Chase Young. He drafts a lot of Ohio State players apparently. Yes, Chase Young, Terry McLaurin. I don't want to. They got Curtis Samuel, but I think he's been a disappointment throughout his career. I thought he was going to be better coming out of Ohio State. They have a good offensive line. Again, Chase Young. Shit, I mean, who else? Absolutely not, Damian. Matty Ice is not worth a Matty Ice. He's not worth a fucking ice beer or 48 cents right now. Pardon me. Right now, Matty Ice needs to retire. His ice has been dropped in a fucking coal pit. His whole bag of ice. Just boom, dropped it right up a pit of coal right here in the winter. Because he's horrible. And a lot of teams, fan bases, were looking for Matt Ryan to come be their saviors. I bet they're all happy that didn't happen now. What's up to all the fake from Niner Ganger Don't Bang? We got to get one in at least. My apologies to everybody. Again, no disrespect to the Commanders or the Giants. This tonight is about you. We had our night already. We celebrated. We saw some things we didn't like. At least I did. But we had our night as a whole. Tonight is about you. This match is about playoffs. Implications are big for both teams. If Washington wins, they apparently have a 91% chance of likely meeting either the Minnesota Miracles or myself in the playoffs in round one. And depending upon what side of the coin they land with that, leaving very early. But still, you want to get into the playoffs, especially when those are your uniforms and you changed your name recently. Even recently, you didn't have a name. So, you definitely want to make the playoffs. I know Saquon and his Prince earrings, his Sweet Child of Mine earrings, Guns N' Roses, he wants to get into the playoffs too. Danny Dimes wants to come drop some nickels in a playoff game. So this game should mean a lot to all these players. These coaches' jobs are on the line, I'm sure as well. Both of these teams are 7-5-1. That's about as just suck fest as it could be. That's just not good football, not good teams, not good organizations. But they're both, because NFL's rigged. Let's just say it. Let's just talk about it now. Let's just say the NFL is rigged. I've been one of the people that would look at that on the internet and just go. As I'm reading it, right, over these years, I would look at your post or whatever the fuck, wherever it was at, and I would just have disdain, like, stop it. But you know what? It is. Shout out to Nick Bosa and his unsportsmanlike conduct for roughing the passer. And the way that a team could come back from 33 points down today is beyond me. There was like 14 overtime games today. We're back. Washington, Santa. That's rich. That's nice. Merry Christmas to everyone. Christmas is 7. The next Sunday Night Football that we're together for, that's Christmas. And somebody just got a nice present getting dropped on his ass, an offensive lineman. I guess that was for encroachment. He sold that. You know that was a sell. You know that was a flop. 5 is a quarterback number. Folks, please hit that like button once again. Big City says, so if we stay number 3 seed, who do we face? And if we number 2, who do we face? If we're number 2, we face whoever wins this game, basically. Whoever wins this game is basically, I believe, locked into position right now as the 7th seed. The 6th seed is probably going to be. You know who it's going to be? Is it going to be Dallas? Would it be Texas? Who will we play? I'm not sure. I can look up the seeding right now. What's the playoff seeding if the playoffs start today? Let me just look that up. What's happening, David? McNew Niner. Today was nuts. F the Raiders. It's my only loss in the pick'ems. Damn. How much money did you not get, David? You feel like sharing? So far, okay. David says what up to David says what up to Damon. And then Tia says hello to David. Thank you all for coming in. Please hit the like button. Share the video around if you get a chance to on your Twitters, on your YouTube. I don't know how it works, whatever. Just let some people get in here with us. Watch this paint dry game that we're watching right now. Let me see what the playoffs look like today. Kayvon Thibodeau is not destroying everything. Stop exaggerating, Christina. Shut up. All right, so playoff picture right now. Of course, it's taking forever, of course, because we're trying to do it live on a stream with people and answer questions that we all have. So, 1, 2, 1 is the Bills, 2 is the Chiefs. I'm in the wrong division, but we'll just go with it all. Bengals 3, Titans 4, Ravens 5, Chargers 6, Dolphins 7. That is the AFC playoff picture right now. For the NFC, our division, we are champions in one portion of that. Eagles 1, Vikings 2, Niner gang 3, Buccaneers 4, Cowboys. Cowboys 5, Commanders 6, Giants 7. So we play the loot today. We would play the winner of this game. And the Vikings will play the loser of this game if the playoffs started today. So the 49ers will end up playing either the Washington Commanders still or the Giants. So this is a scouting report, scouting game. The Niner gang on the scouting game. Can we do that together tonight? Can we scout for the team? There's a man out here in the streets that calls himself quality control for the Niners. He's not. But we all can be. We can just be. That's a stupid name. What can we be? Fucking what the word just will not come to me right now. Advisors. This is the advisory board here. Okay, let's get together. Let's figure out. First of all, we need to be able. Well, you can't run the ball on us. Today, Derrick Henry couldn't run the ball on the 49ers, so it doesn't really matter. So they have this Robinson kid. He's a good kid. He has a great story. He came back from being attacked by a motherfucker earlier this year, and now he's balling. He's a rookie, I believe, as well. They, of course, have Terry McLaurin if we were going to be playing Washington. They have Saquon Barkley on the other side, no wide receivers to speak of, and Daniel Jones. Are we going to finally get a chance to change our scoreboard for tonight? It's been 0-0 for the whole game and not looking like it was going to change much. But now, first down for Washington, second down for Washington. It's like these teams right here, take one step forward and then take 2 steps back. And this is a Kayvon Thibodeau coming out party tonight.
Here he comes. Here's Thibodeau, but on this one, Taylor Heineke had a chance for a huge play. Not only could he have run it when Thibodeau crashed down,
Thibodeau did crash down.
Just wide open. All those options were available to Heineke.
So second and long, second and 12. David says what's up to Tia. So again, the 49ers will play the bro, you better make sure you brought it. That was he's gonna let the ball go. You never let the ball go like that. Don't be lazy. You never know. And this is the NFL. You know that this shit is fixed. This shit is crazy. It's bananas. You behind the line of scrimmage, you never know what they're gonna call. Definitely a forward pass, but So this is going to be a field goal game, isn't it? This is not going to be a game with touchdowns going all up and down the field. It's not going to happen. Hopefully, our numbers can increase, though. That's what we need. Commanders versus Giants. 0-0, and the Commanders are trying to keep it that way. The Commanders are trying to keep it a 0-0 game for the entire. Did these two tie against each other this year? Is that who they tie? Why they both have a tie? That's what I need to know. And I want to say that that's the case. I want to say that the Giants and the Commanders tied against one another earlier this year. Because they just know each other so well. Or just maybe they just both were able to tie with another team and then both be 7-5-1 right now. False start on Washington. Wow, they are trying to lose this game. False start. They're gonna beat us playing like this? I think not. I think not.
You know, it's interesting. You only could do that when you're at home and the crowd is quiet enough where you can actually.
As in next some of those Saturday games? Miss Tia, is that what you're speaking of? I would first of all, that's Christmas Eve. So yes, we can give you our rundown. We'll be streaming on Christmas. We'll be streaming on Christmas Eve. We'll be streaming on December 26th, that Monday. There'll be a lot of activity on the channel on Monday, December 26th. So please subscribe to the channel. Again, we're trying to get to 600. We're going to be doing a lot of streaming over the next, I'd say 14 days. A lot of streaming and a lot of videos, more than even normal on our channel, certainly. So next Saturday, we'll be streaming all day long on Christmas Eve, back and forth and at different times throughout that day. Apparently, there's quite a few games next Saturday. I think it looks like most of the games are next Saturday. I saw somewhere today. So we will definitely be streaming here. Please step up with us. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bells as well, so you can come hang out with us. Oh, shit. And yeah, we play. Yeah, so we'll definitely be. Yeah, I just didn't know the full schedule. You know, like I said, there's a lot of games. Yes, we will definitely be streaming us against the Commanders next week. And this is a big. We definitely need to be in here, faithful. It's okay. We can talk some Niners because we play the Commanders next week off of 9 days rest for Brock Purdy's chest and Kyle's mind. Kyle's digging up, he's digging in the crates, getting his bag together for Heineke, he and D'Amico. D'Amico got all kinds of shit for Taylor, right? And they're just running the ball. I don't even know if I've seen them throw a pass yet. That's completed from Taylor Heineke. And then we could end up playing, and we likely will end up playing one of these teams in the first round of the playoffs, one way or another, because they are both 6 and 7, and I'm not sure who the team in 8th place is. Let me check that out. The team in 8th place. Oh shit. Well, there's a. Hold on. Okay, basically everything is tied up. It's like an NFC. The NFC is the Wild Wild West, literally. Eagles are first place. Vikings are the second place. The 49ers are in third place. The Cowboys are in fourth place. We are tied with the same record. They're in fourth. Washington is in fifth. Son of a bitch, it's fucking confusing as hell. 3, 4, 5, 6 is the Giants. Currently in seventh place are the Seahawks and the Lions, tied up. Next place will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the Lions and the Seahawks are currently tied for seventh place. So right now, we would still be playing, looks like the Giants, if they started today. The 49ers would be playing the Giants in the playoffs. No, you know you're my girl. Do it. Do it. That's what this channel is about. You got to deal with it, okay? If you're here for something else, thank you. But just deal with it. You see what it says on my name. Champs. So Yes, and again, these two teams right now, it would be the Giants. We'd be facing them in the playoffs if they started today. We play the Commanders next Saturday to do the 49ers. So we need to do our recon on these motherfuckers. We need to let Kyle know this week what we saw. And now we finally got a score change. All right. Clap it up. Commanders are on the board. The score is 3-0. Washington Commanders. Again, I did choose the Commanders. If you come in today, let us know who you have, please. We got the Commanders up now at home, 3-0 on the Giants. Giants look like the Giants. Really. You know. The one team to beat Philadelphia this year was the Giants. Isn't it ironic? Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones didn't even say where he went to school. Richie James. Shout out to Richie James. A former 49er. Somebody always has our leftovers. Always has our leftovers. All right, so Danny Dimes on the field for the first time. That was a long-ass drive. Was that just one drive? No, Daniel Jones has been on the field before, was it? And out to Saquon for a first down. Of course, Saquon Barkley has the most receptions on the team. So now when we face the Giants, the 49ers, just stop Saquon, and it's over. Saquon, meet Greenlaw. Meet Andre, Saquon. I think it's third down still. Daniel Jones ran like 100 yards and then fell before he scored a touchdown. You all saw it. That would be so ugly, the Giants against our defense. Saquon obviously definitely is a problem for any team. Okay, so let's see this Washington defense. Kendall Fuller still in the league. They got like 13 players. It's a good defense for the Washington Redskins. What's happening, Miss Hill? Shout out to the Giants. Well, they just got a false start right now. Please hit that like button. How you doing tonight? Yeah, they have Montez Sweat over there. That's a beast on Washington. Who looks like right now the playoffs started again. The 49ers will be facing the Giants today. The Giants are in the playoffs right now in the 6th seed. Okay, another frost. Daniel Jones trying to run up the middle. You don't want to do that to Fred Warner. Miss Hill says hello, Shaniqua. Daniel Jones does have 500 yards rushing for the Giants. Miss Shaniqua says hello back. 3-6. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. And man in motion. About to get a delay, Danny. Okay, into one. Is that? Yeah, end of the first quarter. All right, so we have a 3-zip score. Yes, happy and blessed Sunday to everybody. Yep, it was the Patriots. The Patriots start to do laterals all over the field. Why? And throw the ball back across the field to a former Patriot who intercepts it and runs back in that silver and black. Touchdown Raiders. Cowgirls. What are you doing, Dax Wax? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're throwing a pick six to seal the victory for the Jaguars. Good job, Dax. Good job. Good effort. Lions. Shout out to Jason Roper. Your team is doing it, bro. I'm just saying to you. And who is this guy, Bill Nye, the science guy that they have right here in the studio? Did y'all see him in the pregame for this shit? Who in the fucking blue hell is this guy? Get him a high. You need to get this man a higher Titantron, first of all, so he don't have back problems by the end of this shit. He's been in, bro. He shut. This motherfucker needs a back brace to do this shit. He's been way over. Fix that fucking screen. What in the hell? And who is this Bill Nye mother right here? Where did he come from? I watched a lot of Sunday Night Football. I do not remember seeing him at any other time ever. The playoffs on the line right now. Who do you have in this game? If you're coming in, thank you so much for stepping up. First of all, please hit that like button. Share the video around on your Twitters. Don't be afraid. On your Facebooks, whatever the case is. Snapchats, TikToks, you don't stop. All that shit. Giants 0, Washington 3 right now. And we'll push it to 600. So let somebody come in and see if they enjoy or if they think that it sucks in here. Can I say we? Can I put some of that on y'all? Or no, it's me. Ron Rivera. Again, it's come back from a lot. He talked shit about his quarterback, a former number 1 overall pick, Carson Wentz. He came out of Carolina. He's been through a lot. That's Ron Rivera. Dan Jones about to get sacked, but he gets the ball out. Was that third? Okay, Washington flying to the ball.
Close enough. We talked about the matchup. Here it comes, right around the edge. It's going to be Montez Sweat against
Montez Sweat puts pressure on Daniel Jones. He has to get the ball out quick. And now they put. Look at who's the guy that used to play the clarinet or whatever the fuck it is with all the hair. Wow, my man. Palomalu. The new Palomalu and not Hufanga. Oh, you could have returned that, bro. Come on. Come on. Don't be scary. They have a quick 30-second break. For what? Picture in picture. We must be watching. It's like we're watching wrestling. It's just you're watching wrestling. It's just picture in picture fest. So that's so fucking annoying. What good does picture in picture do? You can't even see that little ass box with the action and activity that's taking place. What fucking good does that do? And right now we have picture in picture of football. A football commercial in the football game. In picture. That's not redundant at all. But 3-zip, Washington back with the ball. Heineke on offense. So I guess they're a running team. Their quarterback is Taylor Heineke. So play action needs to be your friend.
Yeah, it was Scott Turner.
Scott Turner's at the son of Norv Turner.
Forget about coaching. He was thinking about coaching. He said, forget about that. You got plenty of time left.
Heineke was in the XFL. Heineke apparently wanted to be a coach. And he was talked out of it. And he keeps taking Carson Wentz's job. And now he's getting backed up. There's been a lot of offensive line penalties in this game. These two teams cannot play with the 49ers defense. No. That's a negative. Their offensive lines could not play with our defensive line. That's clear. But back to this game. 3-zip Washington. See, you going for the Giants? Is that what I'm seeing on my screen? The ball. Defensive touchdown by the Giants. Heineke got busted open. Shout out to the Giants. Update. Giants in the building. Giants on the board. Defensive touchdown, Kayvon Thibodeaux. As I said, I think I lit the fire under Thibodeaux. He got a tackle earlier. I said, well, damn, I ain't heard shit about him all season long since he got drafted here in Vegas. And now look at him. Game of his life. Scoop and score. 7-3. Thank you, Tia. Yeah, what a start to this game for Thibodeaux. For sure. You can see it in college. Shut up, Collinsworth. Just shut up. You suck, bro. I still hate Chris Collinsworth for all he's worth. Can't stand this punk ass. And he's old. When you get to be an old punk ass, like, when you're a punk ass to like 20, sometimes not for me. It could be expected. You don't know shit. You may think you do, but you don't. No matter what you know. Yeah. So and you get to 30 and you're a punk ass, and it's like, bruh, grow up. But when you get to be fucking 57 years old and you still a punk ass, simple ass man, I don't even know what needs to happen to you. How much coming back from that there is. 7-3 Giants. Shaniqua. Yes. Team is up. And it says, only so I can't rub it in someone's face if Giants wins, but I do care. Don't care. But yeah, she don't care. She's not really. Not a gang or don't bang. And y'all will. They up right now. Can you get this win? If you get this win, Giants and Giants fans, you surpass, I believe, Washington for someplace. I don't know. It's so jumbled up right now. But you are in the playoffs right now. Winning this game gets you ahead of Washington. Winning this game actually may make the Giants miss out on the 49ers in the first round. So you need this. Really, the winner of this team wins more than they know. The winner of this game. Brian, let's go. That's your pick? The Giants? Did I miss that or did I forget it? I apologize. But yes, the winner of this game gets to just a treasure. They get to avoid the 49ers. But again, this is about the Redskins and the Giants tonight. We had our night. We celebrated on Thursday. We saw a whole lot of weird shit. We saw new T-shirts come around. We saw old T-shirts come back. We had our night, 49ers. Tonight is about Washington and New York, East Coast. Kayvon Thibodeaux just scored a touchdown, and now he's getting stretched out. The Giants like the stretch-out game. Did anyone see the viral clip of the Giant man getting his ass rubbed by the probably that guy right there in that same blue jacket. Maybe about 6 weeks ago, it just went viral, and then they start turning it into all other kinds of memes. You down on his knees, rubbing his ass. I don't know, but Commanders return. They're gonna get to about the 27, 30, 32-yard line. Okay, so Heineke has some work to do now. And please, folks, hit that like button if you don't mind. Share the video around again. If you're new and you enjoy, subscribe to the channel. Hang out with us. We're going to be streaming for the 49ers against the Commanders next Saturday. We're going to be streaming all day long on Saturday. All the games that are on, jump in with us, step up. We can go back and forth between them if you want to. Whatever you all want. We'll put up a poll. What game to stream next week, next Saturday. We'll put a poll on our community tab this week. There's a plethora of games next Saturday. I'll be streaming from California and up the scene. We have Young Robinson Jr. Game for about 12. I'm just saying to you, you know.
Come back, but Taylor Heineke came in and took over this football team. And that 1-2 punch, I think
I'm just,
a little bit, the backup
my apologies, Sneaker. He's not dead. Right now, that running back is dead. Big tackle from Cop, and they're dancing. They're up now, too. I'm feeling myself. Landon Collins, okay, so he was just brought up for this game. I would have thought he wouldn't have been down, but and out to the corner, Robinson. That's a pickup for about 11. That's a first down. Has Washington completed a pass tonight? I swear they're only running the ball. Where are the passes at, Heineke? 42 days after being shot, this young man was back on the field playing football. Salute to him. That's a hell of a story, a blessing. 42 days. They tried to rob him. He's a rookie. He's like, God damn, I got a long career of making money. This is what it's like? Heineke does have a cannon. Looking for a flag. Like he's not going to get it. So there go the passes. It's just a lot of that. Heineke trying to go down the field and going incomplete. But stupid-ass Chris Collinsworth earlier said, you know, Heineke's the kind of guy that doesn't really have that big of an arm. We just threw the ball fucking 55 yards in the air. Whatever. Hey, you can't see because you're old. He got a high-ass ball, though, Heineke. Heineke throws a high ball, and not that kind of high ball that we are familiar with on this channel. Just when he throws down the field, like the ball's shot out of a rock, not like with a lot of speed, but it's shot up into the air straight up. He's throwing the ball straight up in the air and shit. Like, bro, bring it down a little bit. Third and 6. They're just outside of field goal range, really, right now, are the Red Commanders. Don't say that Redskins thing. Oof. It will jump on you if you say that name on the internet. Oh! Big pass and completion. Incomplete. Good defense and not the best pass. So Daniel Jones is getting ready now, warming up on the sideline. Washington has to punt.
This just feels like one of those old-time games in this division. Little contact, little shove, a little shove.
Oh, be quiet,
That sort of stuff.
Chrissy.
But NFC East football.
Just feels like one of those old time games in this division. Shut your ass up. Nobody wants to hear your opinion, really. Everyone thinks that you suck. They're trying as hard as hell to keep that ball out of the end zone. Looks like they've done it. They downed it at about the 3, the 2. Good effort. Oh my God, was that the punter with the? Okay. Excellent defense by the Giants. Yes. His foot barely missed that line.
In time. And I think everybody else get their feet off the line. For the moment, it's a touchback and a long field for the Giants.
It's not touchback.
Into the second quarter. 7-3.
It's okay.
Giants on top.
So like Giants starting at the 2. They got a good offensive line, a decent offensive line, as far as I know. And of course they have Saquon. They better try to run this ball. Niner by nature has stepped up and is in the building. What's up? Yes, please debut that like button. Please bolster that subscribe button. Saquon the subscribe button, or Terry McLaurin, whatever you want to do. But we're trying to get to 600 subscribers. Hello, Niner. What's happening, man? Bolster sack that like button. How's your day? Did you see the craziness of football today? What teams do we want to make fun of right now, Niner? Definitely the Texas team, right? Definitely them. This game is for basically the ability to play or not play us. So who do you got in this game, Niner? Who would you rather play? Whoever wins this game, I believe, avoids us. What do we get off that? It's very confusing right now. There's like 18 teams tied up in the NFC, but down to Seattle and Detroit being the 7 seeds right now are tied for 7th. What's happening to you? Nothing much, fam. Just glad to see you come through tonight for sure. Bless, can't complain. Let's make fun of the Patriots. Okay, so why are you acting like this is little Giants? This is not fucking backyard football. Bills squad, and I don't mean Buffalo. Bills team did that shit. So did he yell at them uncontrollably for 20 minutes, or did he just go into the back and not even speak to them? Like, I don't know which one he does. What happened? What did they get from Bill Belichick after that shit? Saban's dad. What happened? You know, he lit them a new asshole. Why supposedly I heard today that the play was supposed to be either just a draw or some shit like that. It was supposed to be just a draw. You know, just get to overtime. And they said, no, we want to give this game to the Raiders. We want to set Las Vegas on fire around Lawrence's home. That's what we want to do. We want to make the Raider fans jump for joy today by throwing a fucking pick 6 on whatever that play is called. Whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, dog, I'm just saying to you. Nana says, what's happening to Miss Tia? I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, dog. I appreciate that. I have quite a few. But I usually only change it when one just falls out. And I wake up in the morning and the top's off. And I'm like, fuck. So, but thank you, sir. I got this. Great. I got this shit maybe like 14, 15 years ago. It did hurt for that moment. And it's sore for quite a while. It's pretty simple now. Pretty easy. Just move it all around. It's all good now. But Daniel Jones, a nice pass. That was all good. Out to the 20-yard line, first down. I think that said tight end. It doesn't hurt that bad. It's just, it gets, boom, it's done, and it's done. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. Tight end wide open. First and 10, New York. Damn, Daniel Jones, go through your progressions, brother. He looking to check out immediately. He looking for Saquon as fast as he can. I did not. Big City, what's happening? You back? Or was you still here? I did not see. So Mac got fucked up too. On top of that, that's lovely. I need to look that up after the fact, after later on tonight. Damn, it's a pass. Saquon with the juke. Damn. Did you see Saquon mad in that motherfucker? Wow. He stopped on the Danny dime and then started right back up and said, whoop, bye. Watch this shit. Oh, god damn it. Broke his ankles like Iverson. Fuck. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps on the juke. How you step 9 times that fast? Damn, he just Heisman juked his ass right now. It was a Heisman stiff arm on Mac Jones. That's lovely. I wish I'd seen it. And that was the nastiest football juke I've seen since Barry Sanders. Maybe. I do like he came from Penn State. I don't like that. I did. He wasn't on my back of my tongue. I was like, if they take him, I'll be all right. I'll take it. But that motherfucker can play. When he's healthy, he can certainly play. Yes, Miss Hill. Great move, but and then they take 2 steps back. I said that earlier. Both these teams, they take 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. Saquon puts on the move of the year, and then boom, he's tackled for a 3-yard loss. Washington gets like a 20-yard return, and then boom, false start. Oh shit! Like, oh come on now. That's how you lose games, or that's how you end up. And you have a check down Charlie quarterback. Bro, he like. The Giants are missing a lot of their receivers. Who are their receivers, by the way? Who is the best receiver on the Giants? I know someone signed there this year, I believe. I think that was this year. 3rd and 9 for Danny Dimes. And see if you can pick up this first down. And please, pick up your fingers, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. He's backing up, throwing, and he got it. Nice pass by Danny. He stayed in the pocket. I can't stand Chris Collinsworth's voice. He sounds like a Muppet baby. He sounds like Kermit. Like the old Kermit, like how Kermit sounded when he turned 50 years old. Big C said, bro, we could potentially run the whole NFC East to the Super Bowl. Easy work. I think you're right. As a matter of fact, we may have to go all the way through the NFC East. But the whole NFC East is making the playoffs right now. I think the whole NFC East is in the playoffs today. And then, of course, Minnesota, who may be the biggest fraud team in the history of the NFL. They're going to be, I don't know if they'll be able to run. Speaking of NFC East, Shaniqua, your squad's they're moving the ball now. Daniel Dimes he's not dropping any pennies or nickels right now. Hello, Mrs. Bird Gang. Congratulations. Thank you for stepping up. Please hit that like button. And folks, share the video around if you're not scared. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Is that damn near a pick? He did not get touched, and now he's up. Giants down the field to about the 33. Derek Morris. Okay, so that's one of them. Congratulations again, NFC West champions, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Aren't you? Or have you locked it up already? Especially after what happened in Texas or with Texas today. I don't think he was down, but they just ruled him down. Everyone, please say hello to Mrs. Bird Gang. Excellent 49ers content creator. If you are a fan of the Eagles, please, or just a fan of the NFC East or anything, go head to her and her husband, also Bird Gang 31, on Twitter and here on YouTube.
Isaiah Hodgins, again, Chris just went through all the receivers the Giants don't have.
We're trying to run through the whole NFC East, Mrs. Bird Gang, right to y'all's house. We're going to start with the Giants. Handle them. And then whoever's next, maybe, I don't know, maybe Texas, maybe. And then right to knocking on y'all's door. Tia says hello. And salute definitely to Mrs. Bird Gang. She says hello back to Tia. Mrs. Bird Gang, what did you think of your game today? Nice run by Don't Hurt Him. The middle. Why did the Red Sea just part for him? You went to the wrong gap, homie. You went to the wrong gap. Okay. You may have had first down by the Giants. You may have had the play called. You may have thought you knew what was happening. You may have thought you had a friend, but you went to the wrong gap. Touchdown. How'd you feel about your win? Do you think it was a struggle a little bit with the Bears? I don't want to say. I didn't watch it. I saw the final score by 5. I know it was in Chicago. It was a road game. Coming back on the coast is not a highlight. Not at all. Not at all. Negative. Don't think it is. The Colts are an abomination and an embarrassment to the league. Their coach is named Saturday, and he played on Saturday, and he lost on Saturday. And he's actually really just a commentator like me. So, okay, so first half was horrible. Second half, you guys were able to put the brakes on just another horrible team, Chicago. No, we lost to them. Shout out to Trey Day. Trey Way or no way, still. Back Brock. What down are we on here? 2nd and 10 at about the 36-yard line for the Giants, trying to get some more points before half. Can we possibly? My son, I think my kids will be down with that. I saw a lot of that on Twitter today. We have to draft him. And give Frank Gore Jr. his props for throwing a touchdown and running for 300,000 yards yesterday in the game. In one game, like 12 rushes for 300,000 yards. Apparently, Frank Gore Jr. yesterday. He's everywhere right now. And shout out to his auntie, backup homegirl. She needs to get a Heisman. Frank Gore Jr. auntie need to get a Heisman check. Like, whatever the fuck his name is from New England got. Mackey. Yeah. Mac Jones. He Heisman'd her ass. Back up, homegirl. Daniel Jones, dump off. Down to the 35. She's trying to get all in his press. Oh, my nephew. Frank Gore's sister. Frank Gore should have tried to box his sister right there. Back up. Let my son get his shine, homegirl. You know that was Frank Gore's sister. You know it was. Frank Gore Sr. He should have boxed her up like he tried to do Darren Williams. But he wasn't. I didn't see him anywhere. But he's short, so that's probably why. But, yeah. 39 for the Giants. Daniel Jones, what are you doing, bro? About to throw a pick out of bounds. We are going to no, we're not going to subscribe. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Yes, we are going to 100%. As a matter of fact, Damien, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you see when I actually go live. Okay, these lives during the week include a drive from a distance, and people in Las Vegas came from literally everywhere. Zimbabwe, Florida, California, Africa, Toronto, Delaware, and Connecticut. So they don't know how to drive. I do. But every day is an adventure driving home from work. But when I get here, I will go live for the end of the Rams or the embarrassment of A-Rod. I'll take either one. It doesn't matter to me because they both suck. They stink. So, yes, we will be live for tomorrow. We'll live stream that. We might live stream. We might go 6 hours long, 6 hours strong. Depending upon how the night goes, depending upon how the streams go, we might roll right into a Monday Night Raw stream. I don't know. It's up to y'all. But yeah, we would definitely do the live for tomorrow's night's game. Thank you for that, Damien, sincerely. Yes, so please subscribe to the channel. We want to push to 600. We're going to watch the Rams against the Packers tomorrow night. It's a tough time when your team's not playing. You know, it gets to be a tough time. But you get to try to come in and be with others. 7-3 Giants. The 4th and 9. Okay. The winner of this game, I believe, is getting to play the 49ers. What a victory. What a victory. So whoever wants it, take it. 4th and 9. Okay. They're really going for it. They're up. I don't know if I like this call. Danny Dimes gets it, though. First down, Giants. Nice play. Richie James. Shout out to Richie James, a former 49er. It took a Niner to get it to be finer. Apparently, huh? For them to get that. What was he? Where was that at when he was playing for us? All he did was a lot of backflips when he played for us. But he got a big catch there on 4th and 9. Right at the 2-minute warning. Thank you to everybody who stepped up with us tonight. I sincerely appreciate it. The Whitney Houston story? The fudge is this? I want to dance. You do not look like Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. What the fuck? Oh, we have the 13th Whitney Houston movie now coming out, apparently, folks. All right. Welcome to the holiday season. All right, so I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston is on its way out. Looks like to theaters near you and I. All righty. Yes, Giants got the lead right now. And are they marching? Who has the ball? The Giants have the ball. The Giants do. They just picked up a big 4th down and 9. They look like they'll definitely end up with points right now before the half. Yep, okay. Christmas time. And again, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully you're having a good transition into the holiday season. Sometimes, or a lot of times, shit, holidays are stressful for most people. Hope it's not going that way for you and yours. No rain on your parade right now. But please, again, subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming live for the game between the Sheep and the Gouda cheese. Just nastiness. Just sheep hair and cheese mixed together. Who wants to fuck with that? Just wool around some cheese. Moldy green, disgusting cheese in the winter. Fuck that. But we're going to live stream for it tomorrow. Absolutely. Right here on Platform 246. Hopefully you're here with us, Miss Shaliqua. It's going to be a horrid game. You get to see Aaron and all of his arrogance go up against whoever's quarterbacking for the Sheep right now. And Chucky Jr. Saquon split out wide. Big completion by Daniel Jones. Tight end or wide receiver upended. 19-yard gain down to the 5-yard line. Daniel Jones taking his time. Big pass and completion. The gentleman who was cut by Buffalo ran a nice slant, and Daniel Jones found him. Upended. I heard that's a scary looking play. Well, it's more of a hit him in the thighs. That's good. The Giants looking at getting at least 3 and going into the half with a 10-3 lead. But I know Daniel Jones. I know they want a touchdown. It's quiet out there in Washington right now. Let's go, Giants! Chant breaking out. Can either of these teams beat the 49ers in San Francisco? Whoever wins this game is scheduled to play the 49ers if the playoffs start today. There's about 3 games left for everyone. Can one of these teams, and how can one of these teams beat the 49ers in Frisco? David says Lambs versus slacking should be flexed to never. Church, David. You ain't never lied. I would just rather watch a blank screen. It's us coming here and talk for 3 hours, see what comes up, than to watch that garbage. But I would love to watch with all of you. So please subscribe to the channel. You all make it so much better to have to sit through that. Sit through Aaron and his fucking Nicolas Cage cosplay. I don't like it. And then the sheep, the lambs, and you know they don't like that. They don't really have fans due to the Los Angeles Inglewood Rams, but their fans apparently don't like that much being called the sheep and the lamb and the shit. You know, the worst Super Bowl winning team after the fact ever. The hoes of the league. They sold their bodies for just one good night. They sold everything. They put up everything. Sold their soul damn near for just one good night. Hoes. Inglewood hoes. If you don't know what one of those are, good for you, first of all. But believe me when I tell you, that's what the Rams are. So we can see that tomorrow against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And then hopefully we can see Aaron Rodgers on Tuesday. Hopefully they lose just because I want to see Aaron Rodgers go on Pat McAfee and talk about drugs. You know Aaron Rodgers is a drug addict? Did you know that? Whatever ayahuasca or hiawassah or whatever New Mexico dope he be getting, Aaron Rodgers is a drug addict. And Roger Goodell knows it. And will not do a damn thing. But let one of these motherfuckers smoke a blunt and be found out. And watch what would happen to him. But Aaron Rodgers, he can sniff coke up his nose, no problem. Or huff paint. Apparently he huffs paint or some shit like that. I don't know. But he does some kind of psychedelic. He talks about it every week. He throws it in Roger Goodell's face. We may not even get all the way through it to you. We may puke on ourselves, throw up in our mouths, trying to get through it. Yes, he is a drug addict. He is a dope fiend. And Saquon Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Looking at 14-3. He just gave the ball to a Washington fan. That was nice. Giants up. T, did you pick the Giants? You sure did, huh? God damn it. Are you picking after the fact? Come on, Washington. You're making me look bad. I guess I need a Corona. No Heinekens. How about those Giants on the road? Coming into Washington, laying the hammer down on them right now. Daniel Snyder, this is on you. Touchdown Giants, 14-3 going into the half. Saquon doing work. Wait, what? I didn't do it. Did you? Okay. I forget sometimes on stream. Sometimes as much as anybody that's to train Damien, that I'll forget my words right in the middle of it. Much less whoever picked who at the beginning of the game or the wrestling match. Sometimes I can't get the wrestling match. Remember if you pick this person or that person. But we all keep each other honest. That's why I love the platform. I love all of you. Right now, Washington is not loving the outlook. Or maybe it is. Washington is throwing this game because they don't want to see us. That's what this is. You thought you were slick. I get it now. The Washington Commanders are throwing this game because they don't want any parts of the San Francisco 49ers. They're trying to avoid us like the plague. I see smart. Daniel Snyder is smarter than he thought he was. Smarter than the average bear. Okay, Daniel. He put the word out to Ron Rivera today. Don't even try any of that gritty shit today, okay? Any of that old grumpy old man refusing to loot. Don't try any of it. Heineke, put your shit in the freezer. Put it in the freezer. Put it back. Put the top back on it. Okay? I'm not trying to have to travel to California, a liberal state, with the things that I've done and take my team to a one-and-done playoff exit drubbing. Daniel Snyder doesn't want any part of the California. This is fucking fuck. That California weather. That was just not good. Now you buy blunts, you spend your hard-earned money, and that liquor store gives you nothing but bullshit. This happened in your state, in your city? Like, what the fuck was this one? Just open this fucking thing up right now. And you have to eat most of it. Jesus Christ. Fucking waste of time. So we have a minute and 13 seconds left. Giants up 14-3 on Washington. Washington has not looked effective today. Taylor Heinicke, it's like they've only been able to run the ball, but they really haven't been able to do anything in the air. Taylor Heinicke's tried to go down the field quite a few times. There's also been a lot of pressure by Kayvon Thibodeau today. Ms. Shaniqua says, I'm Giants all day, not just this game. Shout out to Ms. Shaniqua. Your team is up right now. And Ms. Shaniqua says, and if we play 49ers, I bet we win. You should feel that way, for sure. Defense is coming in on Heinicke. He's in the dirt now. Shut the fuck up, Chris Collinsworth. Extra. Lord have mercy. Eating more of this marijuana than anything. Is this the best half we've seen by anybody all year? No. Not by this rookie. He's played a great one, though. First down, Washington to Terry McLaurin. Or maybe. Only his second catch. He's been very quiet.
Yeah, and they have to get Terry McLaurin involved. And when you talk to some of these Giants coaches and players, if they held him under 100,
Terry McLaurin is a really good player. I would have liked to have him in San Francisco. Oh, big hit. That was helmet to helmet. It's like it was more on the side. Slowly moving the ball. Washington has just one timeout left.
34 seconds remaining.
Not the New York Giants, it's the New York Thibodeaus tonight. He has put on a show, whether it's against the run or tackle for loss there, whether it's
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Chris Collinsworth needs to jump off of Kayvon Thibodeau's nutsack real fast. It's the New York Thibodeaus. Now, he did get a strip sack and a touchdown. So he's definitely had a great half. I didn't really realize he had the sack on that. He tired.
So far, remember that name, Kayvon Thibodeaux.
He has played 23 plays. He's been in on 7 tackles. 33 stops, 3 for a loss, a sack, a forced fumble, the recovery, and the touchdown like we just talked about.
You got the whole trifecta, the sack, the fumble, the touchdown.
He's still in his back. Tier 1. 34 seconds left. 3 and 5. Heineke
Pocket collapse on the Heineke.
escapes. Throws sideline
Incomplete.
incomplete.
4th and 5.
Big hit earlier.
Did they go for it here or did they just punt it away?
Down, but they have to kick it away with 25 seconds.
They're punting it away.
What a half. I mean, really, what a half by the New York Giants. You just could not have gone any better. One offensive touchdown, one defensive touchdown. They've been able to stop the run for the most part.
All right, the Giants have played a great half of football.
Commanders football team,
They get the ball back
they have been tremendous in the biggest game of the year.
with 24 seconds left. The Giants win this game. Let me just double check.
The 15, James catching and running, and Richie is out of bounds to the sideline.
If they win this game, they will move into 6th place
30 seconds.
in the playoff hunt, and they will be in line to be coming to San Francisco in January for a bad, bad day. Damn. We'll probably beat the Giants by at least 27. They'll neutralize number 5 real fast with the run. He's a rookie. Who are they going to throw the ball to? And Saquon will be in for a really long day against the 49ers. Let's just be honest. Saquon will probably come up with about 23 yards rushing on 16 carries. And that'll be about the end of that. But the Giants have looked good today against Washington. Sucks, too. Heineke, you're down today, huh? Heineke is down today. Good first half by the Giants. 14-3 on the road. You need to be getting booed. There's been a lot of just upside down games today, and this whole weekend. Starting with the Thursday night game. Anybody see that Thursday night game? What a half. So we're getting the Toyota half kind of perform. Toyota halftime right now. This man is crying walking off the field. And not Bill Belichick, but the Raiders player. Who was it? Chandler Jones? They got the interception off that crazy. He was literally crying. Now, he used to play for the Patriots, so I'm sure he felt great driving that stake into their heart today. As he's run to the end zone and realizes he's going to score, his probably adrenaline was on 1,200. Patriots really thought that they were going to Little Giants, the Fumblerooski play, all the way to the touchdown with like 5 seconds left in the game, throwing it backwards, throwing the ball backwards. If Bill Belichick didn't pass out right down the sideline, I don't know why. You throw the ball backwards and it ends up getting intercepted for a pick six, and you don't even get to go to overtime. The game is over. And then the Raiders, I'm watching the replay, the Raiders scores a touchdown, and then a sea of black comes. And I don't mean black folks. I mean silver and black. Sea of Raider players come to the lower corner, and then all of a sudden you just see flags coming. And then flag on the bottom of the screen, like it matters. That was the funniest shit to me of the whole thing. was all the Raiders come to celebrate, over-celebrate a meaningless win. But they get it, and then they all come into the end zone to try to break that man's leg while they're all jumping on top of his fucking shoulders, and then there's nothing but flags. Flag for over-celebration, unsportsmanlike conduct, 0 seconds on the clock, up 6. Like, we're not even kicking a field goal. Fuck your flags. Refs. Referees just have to be in the picture. But the Raiders get a big win today. Come back today, or yesterday, that is. The Minnesota Miracle again. Down 33-0 at one point in the game against the Indianapolis Colts, a 4-win team. Kirby Cousins. Kermit, 8 chains, leads his team with Jay Jettis. Shout out to my son, Damien. His fantasy went up yesterday because Justin Jefferson did a move. We've all started seeing that wheel route. So that wheel, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that snake route that they do. George Kittle runs a lot. Brandon Ayuk runs a lot for the 49ers. Not to make this about the Niners. But we all see it's a route where you go up and you fake this way and you come back this way, right? So he was getting ready to run that route on a big free agent sign that's meant nothing off of the Patriots, Stephon Gilmore, on to the Colts. He's about to run that route. And because it's been run so much, you start to think, okay, well, now corners and safeties and shit like that are going to start sitting on that route, right? Just knowing it places where it could come, down by the goal line, 5 yards, 4 yards, whatever the case is. And instead of running the route, he takes like 1.5 steps to do that little cut back into the area and then cut back out. And Kirk Cousins threw him a good enough ball. He just left him. It was some of the sickest shit I've seen. Speaking of some of the sickest shit I've seen, Tom Brady today looked horrible. He needs to retire. Divorce is hard, Tom. Divorce is hard. Detroit Lions with their coach who likes to bite kneecaps and shit like that spends a lot of time drawing up crazy plays. He threw us to his Penei Sewell last week. He drew up some other kind of crazy play today. No, Tua is not better than Justin Herbert. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. They're not even on the same level, by the way. 17-14, the San Diego Chargers beat the Tennessee Titans. Here we go. Patriots. We're at the 35. We're going to throw the ball backwards. Interception. Oh, that's the stiff arm. He put fucking Mac Jones into the ground. Put him in the ground. Bow. Get the fuck away from me, Mac. That's not good. That's not good. I'm just saying. Shaniqua, did you see did you folks see the stiff arm? Oh, let's track Belichick.
Volume 30.
Situational football, we talk about it every week.
Situational football. We talk about it every week.
Obviously, we got to do a better job playing situational football.
Obviously, we got to do a better job playing situational football. And we won't have those things happen to us again. He's about as robotic as RoboCop. Come on, Bill Belichick. Do you have any kind of personality other than when you're with a prostitute? So the Raiders scored 13 points in like 30 seconds or some shit. Or whatever the fuck. That's just not good. You know, you get victory Mondays and shit like that or whatever. Or when you lose horribly like that, you know, they give you Monday off when you win. When you lose just in horrendous fashion as they just did, Nightmare on Elm Street style, you must have 7 a.m. Mondays, 6:30 a.m. Mondays, back in the building. Or no, wait, they're on the road. So on the plane flight, push-ups on the plane, studying. No, you cannot watch a movie. No, you cannot listen to your CDs, your radios, your MP3 players, your iTunes phones, all iPads with everybody watch the game on full loop, rewatch the game on full loop, and do push-ups in between. Every time the quarter stops, everybody gets on the ground, does push-ups on an airplane. You have nothing but football in your life, or you're cut. That's some Madden shit, some video game shit. You're throwing the ball all around and you just what?
I can take these
On the Bill Belichick coach team, like you said, we gotta do better playing situational football. That is not situational football. That is stupidity. That is 11 people getting very done. That's the mob mentality. Nobody in the huddle said, "Yo, hey, coach just said just do a draw, yo." Mr. Belichick just said do a draw. Y'all want to do the hell what? I don't want to do this. Nobody said that in the huddle, huh? Everybody was like, that's the plan. Great, let's just go for it. What do we have to lose? We're going to overtime anyway. No, you're not. No, you're not. You lost in epic fashion. So the NFL is a crazy, crazy thing. Football is a crazy game. Football is a game for little kids. We were playing football since we were kids, and so have all these people, and they still don't know that that's not going to work. They still don't know that that's not going to work. You can't even do that on a video game, and they still did that. Speaking of things that you can't even do on a video game, win a Super Bowl anywhere in Texas. The Houston Texans have 1 win, and then that other team, they have 10 wins, I believe. But they have a very ugly loss today to the Jacksonville Jaguars. How do you lose to the Jaguars? Dacky, Jerry, Skip. Shout out to Skip Bayless. You're going to do what in San Francisco, Skip Bayless? What? Shout out to Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp in the morning. This should be fun. Tom Brady had his heart cut out today. Joey Ice, Joe Shiesty put a stake in that vampire Tom Brady today, made him look like Scooby-Doo. And then also Dallas lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let that sink in. Trevor Lawrence dicing them up. Sunshine. Shout out Denzel Washington. Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Fuck Dallas up today. You see that guy thought he had an interception? Thought he had a friend. Nope. Right through his hands. First down. And then, of course, Dak. Old Dak. Interception. Walk-off pick 6. How many pick 6s were there today? The NFL has to be rigged. There's like 4 pick 6 touchdowns, in-game walk-offs, OTs today. 11 overtime games this weekend. Thursday was not an overtime game. That was a blowout. That's how we started the weekend football off. But then yesterday we had the Minnesota Miracle part 3. And then today, there's a lot of crazy games too. But right now we got the Giants up by 11 over the Washington Commanders. The Giants and Commanders are playing for the ability to play the 49ers in the first round of the playoffs and have a bad start to their new year. But there's nothing like, just a trip to the playoffs, at least for some organizations. Just getting into a playoffs is a win. So no matter how bad it goes for you. But we'll see who wins. Daniel Jones and the Redskins. Or Daniel Jones against the Redskins. Or not even the Redskins. See? Now, they're going to cancel me. Now because I just did that. Son of a bitch. All right. I apologize on behalf of Thanksgiving and everything for still saying that word. Please, YouTube, don't do me. All right, well, we're good. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. My sons enjoy this channel. Think of my sons, YouTube. And hopefully the rest of you think of my sons too. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that stepped up with us tonight watching this game. And then tomorrow, we're going to have LA Rams against the Green Bay Packers. We have Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. We will not be here for that one. Jaguars, Jets. You cannot, no. I'm just saying to you. It's the Washington Commanders against the New York Giants. NFC East battle.
Volume 30.
And just, I don't want to be canceled. That juke, that was off of Madden. No. Saquon hit him with like 8 steps in the ground. And then step, tap dancer like Sammy Davis Jr., but in a good way. And just left him. 18-play drive by the Giants offense earlier. That's a big-time play calling. Kayvon Thibodeau, 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack, forced fumble, return for touchdown. He's trying to win the Rookie of the Year in one game. Brian Robinson Jr., 72 of the Commanders, 124 yards from scrimmage. We said that before this stream kicked off. All they have is Brian Robinson Jr. And then, of course, Terry McLaurin, who's been blanketed tonight by somebody on the Giants. I have no idea who. Bradbury or Appleberry or somebody like that, or Eli Apple. I don't know who they have over there. But somebody has kept Terry McLaurin in check tonight. Heineke has had pressure in his face all night long, so there's that. And Washington to kick off. This is not a good game for Washington. They're down by 11 kicking off. So, yeah. See if we get a return. So we will. Short kickoff. And this returner is out to about the 27-yard line. Once again, Barbie here with all that long, blonde, flowing hair. You know she's pissed to have that ski mask way on. You know she's mad to have that goddamn beanie on her head when she took 98 minutes in the makeup chair getting her hair done. And she got outside and she was like, damn, it's too windy. I need a beanie. And then she got on a thug, I'm coming into your liquor store at 10 o'clock at night beanie on. On top of that, she didn't got like a pretty pink beanie on it. She got a black ski mask beanie on. She doesn't even own one of those. Big pass by Daniel Jones to start off. We're at 2nd and 3. Pick up 7. On first down. There's been no pass rush by the Red Commanders. Saquon, that's a first. But if he gets forward progress. Seven carries for 13 yards. Come on, Saquon. You're gonna bring that to San Francisco? 7 carries for 13 yards in the first half? Bruh. It'll be 7 carries for 13 yards for the game fucking around with us. And then Daniel Jones. Come on, Danny Dimes. Show me what you got. Passing the ground. 3rd and 2nd and 10. Did College Worth just say, just when you need a bad throw, Daniel Jones delivers? Shut your ass up. Did you ever deliver as a player? You big mouth fucking cartoon. No, you did not. You were nondescript. You were on a team that was going to the Super Bowl and they couldn't even use you. Oh boy, Chase Young has more hair than playing time. That's for sure. He has a lot of hair, but not a lot of playing time recently. My man Chase Young. Shout out to Ohio State, another Ohio State product, but he's not fared well in the league thus far. He's had flashes for sure. But bro, maybe you need to cut some of that. I don't know. Empty backfield on 3rd and 3. 5 wide for Daniel Jones. Another pass on the ground. It's a nice defense by Washington there. No 3 and out. What can Washington do to get back into this game? It doesn't look like much, quite honestly. It doesn't look like much at all. They look outmatched tonight. Where's the excitement in this game? The NFL should never. They should flex these games. There's when there's no star quarterback on a team, or at least a quarterback controversy, you should not be in prime time. This is a quarterback-driven league. So right now, if the quarterback for the Commanders was not so inefficient, this game would really just be 7-3. Because the teams weren't so bad, especially the Commanders, apparently, outside of like a couple of players. I don't know. I don't even know who's getting this game. They gave him a defensive touchdown. Sack, fumble, scoop, score. So they're not good. And the player's a rookie. So this game would be 7-3 right now because both of the quarterbacks are, average players. Unfortunately. For their organizations. There's a lot of big-time quarterbacks coming out of the draft this year. C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, possibly the gentleman from TCU. And these teams look like they need a quarterback.
We've invited the best from all over the world who either won the show or nearly won the show.
And the Giants probably need a few wide receivers. Right? And apparently there's some that are injured right now. But this game it's not really kicking. And let's update the score also, by the way. Not that it really matters, but the Giants are up 14-3. They're looking like they're about to cash in a ticket to be in line for the Niner game. Last week versus the Eagles, 253 yards rushing allowed. But who are these players what are they doing? Oh, there's everybody going to the stadium, huh? The Giants. Averaging 5.4 yards per carry allowed. Going up against the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey would run wild. 14-3. Commanders with the ball. Heineke down the field. Big pickup by Terry McLaurin. Looks like a stop route. They're playing so far off.
So there's no reason to beat your head against the wall. Although they've run the ball really well, there hasn't been a problem.
They have run the ball really well. That's why they can run that play action.
You've got to take a few shots here as well.
He's taking shots already. What game are you watching? Play action. Going down the field now, Heineke. He's just looking for McLaurin.
The minute he walked in the room, right, we're having a conversation. He left there like, I get it. You know, he's the total package, and it does not surprise
He is a
me
good
at all.
player.
Was Terry or one of the coaches in at halftime went,
Third round pickup. Many people had a chance to get Terry McLaurin, and they passed on that opportunity, including my Niners. Reverse. Okay, so Washington getting something going now for the first time in this game, really.
anytime you get into some of this, you want those defensive linemen chasing.
I believe they're now, for the first time in quite a while, into Giants territory. And folks, if you see this now or later, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button, share the video later on, watch it later on, put it to your, save it to your favorites, whatever you need to do. Subscribe to the channel, hopefully. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers. We sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. This game, I don't know about so much. 45-yard line for Washington. Man in motion. He's running towards the line of scrimmage at the time that the ball is snapped. How is that legal? When did that become legal?
Yeah, it really did look like Logan Thomas was going downhill towards the line of scrimmage by the time that ball was snapped.
I just said that.
Line judge Carl Johnson dropped the flag.
Illegal motion. Yeah, and brother's like going forward. Bro, you can't do that. What the hell are you doing? He lost his mind. Ooh, I'm gonna go up. Like you can't do that, man. And he's a captain. Let's see if Washington can get any points here. Like we just talked about. They make great play, then false start. Something's on the field or someone. Crowd's going crazy. Is there a streaker? What was just going on? Is there a streaker? There still is. Okay. There was some idiot, some simpleton moron ass on the field about to go to jail. Have a good night, you dumb son of a bitch. Washington, all right. 1st and 15 now. High pass to McLaurin, and he's gone. Down to the 30. Terry McLaurin can play. You're still down 11, brother. Know your math. 14 is higher than 3. 14 is higher than 3. Calm down.
Just get the football to your best players. Let them go make plays, whether it's Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, whoever it is. In the key moments.
Why is he talking about Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams? Chris Collinsworth is a horrible announcer.
It is the player to whom that play is called.
He's bad. Washington on the move. 1st down. Sprint right option. First down again by Washington. 9 minutes left. This is a good drive. This is really their best overall drive of the half, even though they have points. They went for the play action because they've been able to run the ball.
To some extent, especially the passing game, opening up here to start the second half.
All right, Washington now at the 19, 1st down. Heineke in shotgun. The player does not run up to the line of scrimmage this time. To the end zone. Touchdown. Damn. Dotson with a touchdown from Heineke. And the game is a little bit closer. Currently 14-9, looking to go to 14-10 New York. Whoop. That was a nice route.
Ron Rivera, he knew of people.
And a nice pass by Heineke.
Knew all about Penn State and said, Coach, nobody can cover this guy here.
And Dotson gets his 6th touchdown of the season. He's a rookie.
Taylor Heineke's slow first half start. Terrific on that drive to begin.
And they are going for 2.
So Washington will go for 2 to make it a 3.
Let's see.
I think they did a little coaching at halftime.
Ron Rivera dropping his nuts right now. It's all right. New York is still up. And they got 2. 2-point conversion. Oh, no. Maybe not. You got a flag on the play. It may be offensive pass interference on the Commanders of the Redskins. Yep. He did a pick, which is why he was so wide open. And the referees were waiting for it. The referees knew the play call that was coming. They knew there was going to be a pick down there on that offense, on that line of scrimmage at the 2-yard line. Let's just go for the field goal.
So there was a collision with the guy.
It wasn't.
They go for 1 point. They have elected to do so.
Yeah, I bet if you called that bullshit penalty on him. It wasn't a lot of contact. There wasn't a lot of contact. I would say he did run into him with intention, really, to pick him off, and he did that. But it wasn't egregious. He actually did. He actually did okay with that one. But the referee still called it. The Zebra still had to get into the game. So now Washington goes for the field goal to try to make it 14-10. The scoreboard is fucking all up. And, of course, he misses it. 14-9. Wow. Wow. What the fuck is going on? Craziness. He misses. So halfway through the third, 14-9. Looks like the Giants right now, they want a piece of the 49ers, and we are very much obliged to give them that. And with that, let's clap it for the Giants. Hopefully they can continue on this route, win this game, and then we'll see them in the playoffs. I would like that for the first round. Say hello to Saquon. He did me dirty when he was wow. They missed the field goal. What kind of shit is that? He did me dirty when he was at Penn State. Quite dirty. As a Buckeye fan, I would love for him to meet Dre Greenlaw. Saquon, meet Greenlaw. Greenlaw, meet Saquon. And Greenlaw's friends, Warner and Al-Shaair. And this little bear. It would be such a long day. I have nightmares. And I'm sure Bosa have a little something for him because he and Bosa played against each other in college. Ohio State against that Pennsylvania team. So that'll be pretty deadly, as they say. Pretty deadly. But this has been pretty great. I want to thank everybody who stepped up with me tonight. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the game. We're going to get out of here. So please hit that like button. If you do, I would sincerely appreciate it, and it really helps the channel. Share the video around. Subscribe to the channel once again if you're new. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this game, who you have winning, and don't try to double back, as we always say. But again, thank you to everybody who came in tonight. Y'all have a great night. Shout out to the winner of this game. You have a meeting with the Niner gang on your calendar and on your schedule. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all be safe.